Hello Sagittarius, welcome to your reading for 21st through to the 28th of March 2026, and it's going to be general, so please take what resonates and leave the rest for someone else. And yeah, let's welcome in the archangels, ascended masters, light beings, spirit guides, our higher selves, and yeah, any other animal, ancestral or dragon guides that you feel resonant with at the moment, Sagittarius. Okay, so Queen of Swords, Two of Wands. So just recently, it's looking like maybe you've made a decision to start a new path or do something new here, Sagittarius. And I think it's been, you know, it's been a heart-aligned decision, okay? Yeah, let's see more recently what you've been up to, like at the moment possibly. Knight of Cups, Queen of Wands. Yeah, I think you're really backing yourself here. You're doing what you feel is right for you. Knight of Cups, you know, you're bringing this care, attention and compassion to yourself, which is really empowering you and helping you to feel freer to be yourself, to do what it is that you love to do, Sagittarius. And something else underlying that is that I think you are in the process of possibly creating your legacy, or there's something that you're learning that is helping you to contribute to either a feeling of abundance or health or wealth, okay? And yeah, also groundedness. So you could be learning something that's helping you to feel more stable, safe and secure, perhaps, you know, like in your home, on your home front, or even job-wise. Maybe you're upskilling. But a general theme, if we're applying it in a general sense, it's that you're going through there's this idea of fine-tuning things and being able to be fine-tuning things in the name of creating this foundation or this legacy or more abundance, okay? So I think this is like an underlying, and this could be what this decision has been around. But it hasn't just been a logical decision. It's been a decision of, you know, a compassionate decision. And yeah, or perhaps you've just recently started thinking about a new path. Okay, maybe this is, you know, someone that's sort of supporting you in that. It could be a teacher or a guide or an instructor or a counselor or something like that as well, that's sort of supporting you. But they're able to be objective, but also take into consideration the emotional aspect. Okay. Yeah, general future direction. It's like we've got 2 3s here. And I think you're going to be doing something creative or practical that is going to be healing for you, Sagittarius. So this could be anything, you know, it could be a creative art form, it could be a hobby, it could be a new job possibly, but it's going to feel as though it's helping you to go through some healing process here with regard to, you know, perhaps some grief or some hurt that you've experienced in the past. But this is a very constructive 3 to assist and remedy the 3 of Swords here, which is, you know, can be disappointment, grief, and things like that, okay? Let's just grab some more cards here to look at some possible outcomes and maybe some challenges. Right, we'll grab a couple more here for you. 3 of Swords again, so that's interesting. and the Four of Wands, sorry. So you're going to be successful with this healing process. Okay, Sagittarius, whatever you feel is going to be healing for you at this time is going to be good for you to do. In the area of your challenge, we have the Queen of Swords and the Eight of Cups. So I think for this means sort of Sagittarius that even if you're receiving help from someone else here, this could be your own inner Queen of Swords, like your ability to hold space for yourself to make compassionate decisions in alignment with your beliefs, your values, but also to be logical when you need to be, and analytical. Also intelligent, okay, applying your intelligence. And it's in the area of your challenge. So maybe this is, you know, this whole thing, energy here is that perhaps you're moving towards a greater appreciation of that, but you may be blocked with that. You may be blocked from seeing, or blocked even from moving towards something that's emotionally fulfilling, that's also allowing you to be your intelligent, compassionate self. Let's grab some spirit guidance now for that. There's something you're healing from here, Sagittarius, and you are, this is actually your energy here, mutable fire. Okay, Queen of Wands. So you're feeling in a strong position at the moment as well. And maybe there is, there's someone around who's sort of supporting you emotionally or extending some care and compassion towards you. And maybe this is helping you to sort of feel better about things, which is great, because I think this person is probably supporting you through, or supporting you with your healing process. Yeah, you can probably intuit whether they're helping you or hindering you, okay? So we have here Four of Portals, or the Four of Cups, which is deep dive. So using the water element. I'll just touch on these briefly and then we'll look at how they interact with the rest of the reading. Neutralize the charge, the Five of Activations. This is the Five of Swords. So this might be linked into your healing. The Five of Swords is, we'll come back to that. Radiant Feminine, Priestess of Light Codes, which is the Page of Wands. So this is activating your passion. And did we say priestess? That is the queen, pardon me. Queen of Light Codes, Queen of Wands, doubled up in your reading. Sagittarius, this is your power card in your spirit guidance. So Spirit's kind of saying that spiritually, it's good for you to align with a sense of empowerment, okay, and to gather around you and in your life experiences, people, places, things, activities, whatever, that are going to help you to feel into this energy, because that's definitely going to help with healing, okay? It's going to help balance out that healing energy, or to balance out if there's been hurt, grief or loss or upset, okay? It's going to help to strengthen you through that. And it will also help you with moving towards something that's more fulfilling, which is probably, this is almost, could be a part of you, your radiant feminine here. This is what this card is talking about, the Queen of Wands, radiant feminine. And this could be, if this is blocked about you at the moment, Sagittarius, this Queen of Swords energy could be something that's within you that is that you may or may not be seeing. Maybe you're seeing it or feeling into it a little bit, but maybe it's something that's going to come to the fore more so down the track. Neutralizing the charge. The Five of Swords often talks about a conflict or an egoic conflict. And this could be sort of to do with that healing process. If you've had conflicts with others, or you've had to kind of participate in a conflict of sorts, then this is saying neutralize the charge. So once again, I think it's about this, and this is what you're doing at the moment, Sagittarius. This is like love, care, and attention that you're either receiving or that you're bringing to yourself, which is really going to help you to neutralize the charge of if there's sort of negative energy coming towards you, or if you're maybe you're very, say if you're kind of closely associating with some hurt or pain, and you're still going through a process of releasing that, okay, then this is about neutralizing that charge in whatever way you can. And I think maybe water is going to be really helpful here. Deep dive. Four of Cups, and this kind of has a different vibe from the traditional Four of Cups, and I'm just going to go with this element of water, which is sort of saying that, water is about going with the flow here for you, Sagittarius, going with the flow and really participating in that soothing aspect of water and the emotional, like the whole, for instance, the Suit of Cups, which is the suit of water, is about your creativity, spirituality, intuition, and your emotional well-being, your emotional expression, maybe doing an art form, doing something creative, which could be absolutely anything, and bringing things together in a new way too, if you feel like that's something that you need to do, for sure. Creativity is also this Three of Pentacles, which was here with the Three of Swords. Okay, but remember, you have, with your Three of Swords here, if you're healing from something, you have this Four of Wands. So you're going to reach a milestone with that, and possibly feeling like something's lifted. This is the outcome, okay, possible outcome. So you're going to feel that energy is lifted, or that the frequency is lighter. So the frequency will move into something that's, I guess, a higher frequency for you, okay. But definitely the element of water, neutralizing the charge and really feeling into your divine feminine, I think, Sagittarius, could be something that that would be helpful, okay. The Sun, yeah, this is really beautiful for you. Radiant, positive, happy energy, okay, coming through. And also aligning with Source, with your spiritual self, going out in the sunlight, receiving those beautiful frequencies coming down to us that other off-world collectives are sending us at the moment. And here we have the Ten of Wands, and yeah, I think this has been, there's been some hard work. We're not going to say that you haven't been working hard, Sagittarius, okay, because things have, been not easy, okay, and Spirit's acknowledging that, but also with that saying that, with the Ten of Wands, if this is something that's wrapping up or coming to a conclusion, okay, which could be your healing process, it could be if you've been carrying a lot of things that, aren't really yours to carry and that sort of thing, you will be, you're moving into this Queen of Wands, which, remember, is twice in your reading. So this is your empowerment, this is your power card. So you will be moving into greater empowerment, Sagittarius, which is just awesome. Wow, strength. Okay, you have the strength. You've got this. Okay, this is about you really aligning with your inner resilience and overcoming any internal or external obstacle that's going to get in your way. Okay, you have the ability to move through this. And wow, another kind of portal card here. This is pretty cool. Crystalline Staircase, Five of Portals, or the Five of Cups. So using mandala could be something really helpful, or maybe creating your own mandala, Sagittarius. Okay, could be something that you might like to do. Wow, this is really gorgeous. And to remember too that we are becoming more crystalline. We are rising up in frequency generally as a collective. And that as we do that, if things need healing or releasing, or you know, if we need to neutralize things, it's not that we're going to kind of repress them. It's that we learn how to transmute the low vibe energy into high vibe energy. Or perhaps, you know, coming back to neutral first, you know, we're going to transmute some low vibe coming into a neutral, which might mean activating your creativity, spirituality, intuition, neutralizing that, and then moving into another step, which is going to really even lift the frequency even further, possibly. Okay, so yeah. Yeah, there we have it. The interesting thing is, I just have to hold these up because I'm just looking at this. Look at the purples and blues on this Sagittarius. This is your like inner Queen of Swords. And I just sort of had this vision of her like walking up, you know, this beautiful staircase. And maybe there's like a meditation or visualization that you would like to create for yourself. That, I mean, you could even incorporate, you know, if this is, you know, you moving up your staircase and partaking of the beautiful frequencies as you do so, or something to that effect. Underneath this card I've just pulled up, we also have this beautiful energy here, which I'm going to show you because I think it is relevant. Contemplative solitude, or the hermit. So Sagittarius, taking some hermit time to really, you know, just to time for you, okay? To just breathe, focus on your breath, and really do that grounding that you need to do. Or really just, even if you're having a bath or a shower or whatever, just maybe locking the door, or, you know, just saying, this is me time, and really getting into that zone. You are, you know, I think you're going to be overcoming this challenge, these blocks to moving forward into something more fulfilling. You know, Spirit's saying, yeah, it's about like working through this step by step, tapping into your inner strengths and really availing yourself of the beautiful frequencies out there. And, you know, we have these, I think we do pretty much have portals open to us at this time, where through which other collectors are sending us these beautiful frequencies. Okay. And our actual consciousness is a portal. So if, you know, for you Sagittarius, if you're meditating, that could be something useful to really just sort of tap into that really still, calm space, and then do some visualization. Maybe you like to use this one, you know, the crystalline staircase, or this deep dive here. Okay. But you might like to create other visualizations for yourself too during a meditation, which can also be very healing. Okay. Yeah. So I hope that's been helpful, Sagittarius. I think we might wrap it up there and look forward to your next reading. In the meantime, have a great day, fantastic week, and I'll see you again soon. Bye for now.